Hey, welcome back to another episode of Outside In.
Your go-to source for honest conversations about relationships and marriage.
So if you are ready, let's go.
Welcome back to another episode of
Yes,
Outside
yes,
In.
yes.
Today kita ada guests and we are very excited to talk to them. But before that,
This podcast is brought to you by Sri Kandi Associates.
Looking for your first matrimonial house, planning to upgrade? Look no further.
For your property matters, contact Sri Kandi Associates at 8788-3559 8788-3559
And follow them on the Instagram at srikandi.associates.
Yeah, Sri Kandi, jangan tak jadi. Alright, so without further ado, kita are very excited to have these two here in our podcast today. Siapakah mereka?
They are Khai from Wolfpack and also his wife Jay.
Yeah, but thank you for coming and welcome to Outside In.
Ulala, ulala.
Yeah, of course, this is not the first time we work together with Khai.
Is this not
Yeah, no.
the first time?
Previously was the big day out.
Yeah,
Correct.
much
Big day. Yes, kau ingat.
Of course, bro. That whole recording that we had that day was, I think, one of our memorable, fun episodes.
Correct.
It
Because
was-
actually we were both a bit intimidated because like, Wolfpack and Colossal But then when they
Why?
came, they're like that. So we were like, okay lah, they're quite gerik.
Let me just like that tu macam mana?
I was thinking like that. Is it a good thing macam nak senyum terus? It's okay. I think it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Gila-gila sikit lah.
Okay, I can accept that. I can work with that.
We vibe lah.
Right.
Because I think prior to meeting you guys that day kan, kita macam we were like, we're meeting we thought it was just like Hailey, Laila and all that kan. Then that, Afiq and Khai also coming. They're the bosses. They're the big boss, you know.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's meet them. And then Alhamdulillah, I think from that day we fostered a friendship until today. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
And it's been an amazing journey. Especially I think it's way overdue. But I'd like to thank you guys, you and also together with Colossal, for bringing us on for that big day out
Opportunity
event.
lah,
Wow, thank you so much.
I think
I mean,
bergetar lah kan aku.
you guys were awesome to accept the offer, and I think we would also like to extend a late thank you. What's a better word than late thank
Belated.
you? A belated. That's why I have a belated thank you again lah, because we really appreciate your help for the 2 days of Laila Majnun, and I think people loved it lah.
Yeah, and then we received quite a bit of comments also lah, because some of our listeners were there also, and they actually enjoyed the event lah.
Alhamdulillah.
And they were looking forward to more actually.
More?
Yeah.
Are you ready for more?
Of course. Anytime the wolf calls, we answer.
This is the kind of people I want to work with. Alright.
So of course we have them today because of course
Of course.
So of course. So we
Okay. Before that also, we'd like to congratulate you on your own podcast.
Yeah.
An
Oh,
hour with Wolves.
Thank you very much. What do I say? Like, thank you very much. We are not anywhere near you guys, but I think we look up to you guys as well because the dynamics you guys have, and korang punya suara rock baik gila really.
Look at the rock.
Yeah, but thank you. You guys are one of the people we look up to lah. To learn, we listen and then we learn like, this suara dia macam mana? Okay, suara kau very deep. Like, and then for you, your voice is so. You're like a singer. Then I realised you were a singer.
Change tones.
MasyaAllah, you good.
Bila dia berbual macam gini bila dia nyanyi Datuk Si.
Exactly. So I saw the video of you guys dulu.
The guitar
main
video.
guitar and like wow.
Zaman gemilang.
Zaman kurus.
Wow, but yeah, I love it because it's one of, honestly lah, just honest conversation ma. So it is one of the things that we want to do actually, to invite wedding vendors for our young couples to get to know what to look for lah, because you know wedding planning is a stressful thing, right?
Yep.
So I think now that you have your own platform, right, I think it's great lah. We are rooting for you guys.
Yes.
You
Appreciate
guys
it.
doing
Thank you very
great.
much. InsyaAllah kita semua fly.
Amin to that. So of course, when we have anyone on our show, we always like to bring their partners as well. So I think this is the first time we actually met Jay.
Yes.
Yeah. So siapa-siapa yang tak kenal Khai tu, this is his wife lah.
Yeah. I have a wife.
And also congratulations on your baby.
Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah.
So,
thank you very much.
We are
how
going
old
to talk
is-
about that.
Yeah, how old is your baby?
5 months.
5 months.
Yeah, she just
Alhamdulillah.
turned 5 months.
Wow. I think having a child is definitely changing a lot, and we're going to definitely touch on that.
Oh, yeah.
For this episode lah.
Yeah,
Alright.
but before that, we'd like to know, the first question is, how did you two meet each other?
Your version?
Got two
got two
versions.
versions.
It's the same version, right? I think both versions can agree that we met at the wedding expo. She was oogling me. I didn't notice her. She was oogling me from
No wonder
far.
got two versions.
Exactly.
There's no two versions. So I was doing I was having a booth selling our packages lah.
Okay.
Wolfpack.
Then yes, Wolfpack. You know, they always have models semua jalan-jalan for runways and everything, right? Well, me as a man, I don't really care about these models. You know, business is business.
Yes.
I don't notice her.
Amazing.
Alright.
But according to her, she saw me lah. I'm like, oh well, normal. But alhamdulillah, then from after that, that was our first meeting. Then after that, after a while, we met on Twitter. We had a chat. Yeah, then we had our first meeting, which I felt that I wasn't attracted to her as much because she had an accent. The first thing I said to her, we said hi, hello, gini kan. Is that a fake accent?
Dia cakap macam mana?
That's the first
Hi gitu kan, macam mana?
It's so normal.
Hi.
I was speaking to you like how I'm speaking right now. But to him, it's like, why do you have an accent?
That's the first thing I said to her. Terus kena, you're such a douche.
Oh, first meeting dah kan?
Yeah.
Wow.
You also honest conversation ah.
Yes,
We started
definitely.
off very honestly, but he wasn't being honest on how we met.
Okay. Macam mana sebenarnya?
Okay, so but expose more betul.
Okay,
Betul.
expose.
But I was talking to a friend whose booth was right next to his.
Okay.
I was just talking. Dia tengok apa ni lelaki ni tengok ni. Saya buat bodoh lah.
So you saw a pair of eyes
Just
oogling.
watching. Yes. Like just watching, you know. Then I okay. Then I continued with my show. Sekali I dapat tahu dia minta nama I.
Oh, nama. Okay.
Dia yang minta nama.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I do not recall any of that. There's no recollection. But yes.
So you were one of the models yang pakai the
Baju
bridal.
pengantin, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe I want to ask Khai, why the name and nothing else?
Wait, the name?
Cannot say
Because-
online without knowing.
Okay, to all those out there trying to pick up a girl, if you ask for a number, I think you'd be scared to ask for a number.
Yeah.
Okay, you might be scared of rejection and everything. So the first thing you ask is for the name, and that's all you ask.
Because in the day and age of social media,
Yes.
that name is easy to
Yes.
find everything else.
Oh wow.
Actually, not really. That is one of the reasons lah kan. Dia boleh cari balik type. But the other reason is if you ask for the name and that's the only thing you ask, it will leave her thinking like, kenapa dia ni ask for nama je? That's all he wants. Like, then she will grow an interest in you lah. Like, not a big interest, but she'll be intrigued.
Intrigued, like, who is he who
strategy,
wants to know my name?
Interesting.
Tada! Tada!
And then that was the first day of the expo ke macam mana?
I think it's
No,
second year,
yeah,
second or
second
third
day.
day.
Second day, and then the
Yeah.
next day also ada juga nampak lagi gitu.
Tak.
No.
Oh,
Because
tak.
my show
Just
usually is
one
only
day.
on the second day of
Oh,
expo.
Yeah.
so you really just asked for her name? Wow,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
And
so
this friend is my secondary school mate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Siapa?
So tak nak lah kasi nama.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But because of that friend of yours, you guys got married in a sense.
Not really. Because of the name, he
Yeah.
found me on Twitter.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. And then we started a conversation
I didn't
there.
find. I chanced upon you
Oh,
on
really?
Twitter.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think so.
Okay lah, kita terima lah.
Kita terima.
Yalah.
But yeah.
Pasal is a he say she say thing.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
True. But
He has
the,
his side, I have my side.
but the
you
one
know?
I didn't like was me being a douche on the first date lah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to be a douche on purpose because
Okay.
for the years of you dating when you were younger, you understand that the first 3 months is always the honeymoon period.
Yes.
Yeah.
correct.
I do not want that part.
Okay.
Like it's gonna be fake lah. You suka apa colour? Merah. I pun suka merah. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. You know? Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. So you
Okay.
come to realization that if you want that person to like you, I'm not saying that you have to be a douche. Just be yourself.
Yes, yes.
Then if I be
So you
myself,
are
macam a douche.
So in a way, okay, maybe I can put it in
Yeah.
a way. It's like you want to show your bad side first, in a
Yes,
sense, and then see whether she accepts your bad side.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then
It
you
wasn't bad, but I was just being I am quite I won't say brutally honest, but I'm very apa nak cakap?
Direct,
very
direct,
too direct
Very
sometimes.
direct.
Yeah. So the first thing I saw her say, "Hi, is that a fake accent?" Then she was like, "What?"
What was your thoughts when he first said that, and then did you like want to proceed with the date ke macam mana?
To me, I felt macam, because I already said, "Why didn't you asshole lah?" Really I just said lah. But we still continued that night.
Yeah.
Like we still went to makan. Tapi time makan ni semua, we still macam we just bashed each other.
I brought you kedai kopi, right?
East Coast.
East Coast and kedai kopi, right?
Rasa-rasa, right? Is it? Yeah.
Okay.
The rasa-rasa.
Yeah, but
East
I
Coast.
also believe in having
Yeah.
dates at kedai kopi as cheap as possible to see if she can live with that.
But I didn't mind.
She didn't mind.
Yeah,
Our
still-
conversations went on for hours sampai 3-4 pagi.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
the first
with
date.
tea.
Serious.
Yeah, that's how I find that. You know, I need someone that I can vibe with, can banter. So, Alhamdulillah, I met her lah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which year was this, if you don't mind sharing?
Wow, 2018.
2018.
Yeah, 2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that means 18,
2018.
19, 6 years now.
Oh, 6 years. Wow.
Six
Yeah
years.
lah.
I wasn't even counting. Oh, really?
Yeah, that means we met in the same year because we also met in 2018 as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You all got married when?
2020 COVID wedding.
Sama lah.
Same.
Ah,
Yeah.
Hey.
August.
okay, ours was
November.
November.
November. Okay.
So that means
but-
we had the 50 packs lah.
No.
Oh, it's still
We
closed
had
up.
quite a number of
Yeah.
packs.
We had a number of. We wanted only 2 tables actually.
Yeah.
Okay. That point, itu circuit breaker just ended.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I texted one of these restaurant owners. I said, "Can I book 2 tables? That time per table can have 5 people."
Yeah.
So I said, "Yeah, just for her family and my family." Then he said, "Khai, if you're gonna book 2 tables for your wedding, then it's not gonna make sense because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna open the whole restaurant to public."
Oh,
Yeah.
Unless you
So-
rent out the whole restaurant.
So he said, just book the tables lah, all the tables lah. So Alhamdulillah, we managed to have a nice wedding during ni dah habis circuit breaker. So
Yeah.
everyone who was invited was happy
Yeah,
to
they
just
get
be
to-
out of their house.
Yeah.
And I think it was a nice wedding lah.
But the social distancing was still
Oh,
in
yeah,
play.
yeah, yeah.
The
So-
mask and
Yeah.
whatnot, right?
Oi, jangan cakap mask.
Not mask. Not the mask.
Nak
but
masuk
the,
kena check temperature and
yeah.
everything.
Oh, okay. For a wedding, eh?
Yeah.
And then nak kena duduk macam far-far.
Separate.
One
Yeah,
meter
yeah,
spacing.
yeah.
Then food also is apa?
It's served.
Served,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that was a nice part. Because dulu tak boleh nak kendiri kan. Now you imagine you as a guest, you come down.
You just sit down.
People just serve
It's a
you.
bit like the Chinese style.
Yes. Yeah.
It helps in terms of the tak nampak busy sangat.
Yes, correct.
Very, so, I would say it's a very intimate setting for your wedding.
I loved it lah.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think it was the wedding that we wanted, and
Oh, nice.
I was happy with it lah. The only sad part is kita tak dapat pergi honeymoon lah. After that,
Yeah. Same lah.
Sentosa je lah. After that,
But you should tell
Sentosa
them.
also?
Yeah.
Amara?
No.
Okay.
I'm bad with hotel names.
W Hotel.
W.
Hotel.
We went
Yeah.
Sentosa for our honeymoon also.
Yeah, where else can we go?
Where's
Kan?
Benda?
Yeah.
Overseas.
Yeah. The other choice is MBS, and I find MBS it's still in Singapore
MBS,
lah.
it's still part of Singapore. Like,
Yeah,
at least
Sentosa
MBS
pun
is
Singapore.
Like, yeah, but it's an island away.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, Cara causeway lah.
Yeah, you have to cross the checkpoint. Akan ada tol juga kan?
Kalau jalan kaki kena bayar tau.
But remember,
those
our marriage is what, this year 4th year kan?
Fourth year.
Fourth year,
Together.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Same
Oh,
as you.
we same age our marriage.
Oh yeah, 6 years. Korang met 2018.
Yeah,
Got married.
We met in August 2018. Yeah, first time
Kita bila? Oktober
June, July.
So we roughly know each other, like you and us, we know each other.
Sekali
about
kita
the
duduk
same.
dekat kedai kopi tu sama.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Korang pun kedai kopi people.
No lah,
but
actually.
my first date that I brought her was to a musical.
Oh wow.
Lion King musical.
Yeah.
Oh wow, we
Because-
went to that
love,
one.
yeah.
I slept.
Yeah. I was so angry tau because we were in London.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
we were in
slept.
London and he slept.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like-
because we are musical people, right?
Oh, I love
So,
musicals.
Yeah. So when the I mean, she explained it before. She shared the story before where I almost teared up.
Yeah.
Really?
That's when I knew he was the one.
The musical.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when
because
Wow.
kan you watched it from the start, then you slept or what?
No.
Oh no, okay, from the start you saw.
Halfway through, I realized
Okay.
I know Mufasa is gonna die. So
Yeah, so that part is like,
Okay. So the first part kan all the animals came out
Yeah.
one by
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
right? And then
yeah.
the music was like wow, the line macam nostalgic lah kan.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
watched
yeah.
The Lion King as a kid, and then he started to like
Oh.
Then I'm like, then I didn't realize it because I was feeling the same, like myself. And then I looked over there, I'm like, huh? He also
I
like
tried
this,
to be manly, bro. I tried to hold it all in.
Sorry,
But,
bro.
oh my god, this is too good.
Let it all out, bro.
Yeah, and
I didn't know you have a
Sorry.
garden inside.
Yeah.
It's a lot, big garden.
Apa?
Ada hati dalam taman lah.
Betul.
Ada taman dalam hati. Ya.
Hati dalam taman is a murder scene, bro.
Bro, yes, exactly.
Okay, interesting.
Wow, musical.
Okay. So
Yeah, but-
so you said you met during that time, right? Was
Yes.
2018. So that was after you started Wolfpack, correct? Am I
Yes.
right?
How old was Wolfpack then? Think about
Wow.
baru-baru juga kan? 2 years.
Means 5 years old, I think. Yeah. It was still, I would say Wolfpack was 5 years old, but it wasn't structured really because back then when I started the business, I always had this mentality, aku budak bawah blok lah.
Okay.
So like, because I never wanted to be a businessman, I've always seen myself being an air steward or something like that.
I mean, you have the height and the look, so why not?
Oh, Alhamdulillah, thank you very much.
And also Jay is also very tall, you know.
Yeah, bro.
She was an air stewardess.
Yeah. SQ ke?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why you wanted to be lah. To
I didn't know that she was she flew back then. I didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
Right.
So yeah lah, when I started off, I always thought of myself as budak bawah blok. Means kira kan kalau business sembarang je lah. So the first two years, it was at home sendiri. I didn't have any employees, so you don't have overhead rent. Clientele pun tak banyak sangat pun. But as a person who's doing it alone, the money was good lah.
Yeah, but it's
Kan?
all for you, kan?
Freelancers usually they earn a lot. As long as you have jobs, you earn a lot. But I started taking it seriously on the 3rd or 4th year. That's when we had a partnership, and then macam kita all out lah. But then now the partnership has become to only me lah.
Okay.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they had their own goals to achieve. We help each other out. So
Right.
Alhamdulillah, we split lah.
So they
Yeah.
fly on their own lah.
Yeah.
Close the clip the wings
Close the door then clip the wings. Ducks fly together. Betul.
Okay, interesting.
And SCDF punya ni is it?
No, Mighty Ducks.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't watch Mighty Ducks.
What kind of childhood did you have? You watched
One
Lion
dog.
King but not Mighty Ducks.
Ducks.
Probably I didn't have that influence back then lah.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay.
Unfortunately.
You can start soon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe after this I watch.
Disney.
Tidak sah.
Okay. So yes, where were we?
Yeah,
5 years. Yes.
Yeah, 5 years.
So you started going full on at your
Fourth year.
third, fourth year itulah. So back then when you were at the expo too, you were already having your own team, your own business and things like that.
I had a small team.
Okay.
I had a partner, a different partner. This one. He was running. Back then we had Wolfpack weddings as well. Right now it's Wolfpack Productions saja. So
Ada catering kan?
correct. Yeah. So with that partner, he took care of more of the finance and everything. Like you have her as a financial manager. So I had him as my partner.
Okay.
Yeah. So back then it wasn't a big team, but it was a strong team.
Right.
Yeah, because it requires that strength to go through catering and everything, because you don't only liaise with the clientele but also the parents as well.
Yeah.
Food is something crazy lah. But Alhamdulillah.
Makanan kan.
Yeah, but because of COVID, Wolfpack weddings had to close because the amount of people that had booked us was quite a lot, But the bookings, right? You understand catering usually they book $15,000-$20,000.
Yep.
They have made the payment. I mean, when COVID happens, from 1,000 packs, they became 10 packs at home.
Yeah.
So the amount of money we had to keluarkan balik. Okay, by right kita boleh cakap kita tak nak bagi balik lah pasal no refund policy, or we can give partial refund. But me and my partner back then macam, I mean, it's no one's fault, this COVID thing. So might as well, I think it was an ujian from him. He can give you all the money in the world, but if he give you a test like this, berani tak kau bagi balik pada orang tu?
Right.
Dan kita macam, okay lah, just give back lah, tak apalah. I mean, what's meant to happen, what's meant to be ours will be ours. It's okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Amazing.
I mean, okay, maybe we also can share from our side kan, sama kan macam
COVID wedding.
COVID wedding.
Maaf kita punya we a bit over exerted today. Benar.
It's okay.
Our BB all macam
So one of the vendors we already macam dah kita monthly lah, we pay monthly. But then bila no one expected COVID to come, right?
Yeah.
So kita pun macam understand from from a customer. But then macam bila for our case pula kita tak dapat balik refund. They didn't allow for the refund lah, but they did something else lah tu.
Dia macam top up lah kirakan, kasi
kasi
to
ni,
make
kasi
up for
tu.
the, but we all know lah.
So kita pun macam our money.
The urge for me to ask siapa, but I mean it's not nice to share things, but I feel you. Yeah, it was a hard time for businesses, but also for couples.
Yeah, definitely.
It's crazy.
A lot had to be sacrificed lah, I would say.
But honestly, I love that time because that's the only time I can just play game every single day, and nothing can happen because the world stopped moving.
But that's true lah.
No client will find for you because no one is working around the world.
So literally globe, like
the
worldwide.
day the earth stood still.
Yeah.
Kan?
And I can just game from morning to night.
Wow.
With
But that's
no
the difference.
consequence.
I don't understand because back then I was working.
You were
And I
working
don't preschool teacher.
as?
So
Oh,
aftercare,
Mm-mm.
aftercare teacher lah.
Yeah.
So I didn't get to feel all this like just stay home, do nothing.
Because you still have to do packages for the children, is it?
I still had to go to work because I still had to take care of this.
Yes, of course.
Right,
Education
right.
lah.
You did?
Yeah, I still had to.
Man,
go
you
to
missed out.
school.
You missed out.
I had to work also. I was in the uniform group. Kan?
You guys missed out.
Yeah. So there was one period that they had the 8 o'clock clap outside the window. Yeah. So at that point in time, I was walking home alone, and there was no cars, nothing. And then suddenly everyone was clapping outside the window. I'm like, what's going on?
Okay. Wow, this is a first. Did you have goosebumps?
Yeah, I did. I had goosebumps, and then everyone was looking, and then they were like shining torchlights. And I'm like, I just did this.
Were you in your uniform?
I was in half view. Yeah, so I was with my boots and my pants right now, with my bag, walking tired, like I was drained from the day.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
they just started clapping. Like,
Wow.
I feel appreciated.
Yeah.
For that brief moment, and then I reached home. I'm like, okay, home.
Yeah, that point in time, I was really thinking, would the people of the force actually appreciate this or feel it?
Yeah.
So coming from you, you say that
I
you
did
felt
feel
it.
appreciated. Pasal
Wow.
they were and then the funny part was someone was like, I love Singapore. I was like, okay. I heard
Me too.
yes, you guys are at home. I'm working. I love Singapore too.
I was one of the people shouting like that. Just shock and get everybody in the block. Okay,
all hyped up.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was nice. It was a nice feeling.
We had to have some kind of fun in the darkness at the point in time. Yeah.
Definitely.
Because everyone was just cooped up like a hamster, kan?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then Wolfpack your full-time job?
Right now,
As in back then?
back then, okay, when Wolfpack started, I was flying for Jetstar. I was a steward. Yeah. Then after that, I became a technician while running Wolfpack as well.
Okay.
Because you needed more grounded work lah, in order for you to run Wolfpack, right?
Correct. I needed to support my
Business.
business. So back then also, pasal belum kahwin, I wasn't married yet. So I didn't mind eating cup noodle every day just to ensure that I can slowly save money and buy a camera, save money buy this, save money buy that.
Wow.
Yeah, but when I decided to, and when I realized that why the business was growing slow is because I wasn't putting my fullest effort there.
Understand.
And then I took the gamble lah, so I left the job. But I wouldn't advise others to do that if you didn't have plans or if you have responsibilities, if you're married, if you have kids and everything. I don't think that's a good gamble to take.
You need a bigger safety net in order
Correct.
for you to take that leap of faith.
For me, because I was still single, and Alhamdulillah, I came from I won't say a well-to-do family lah. But again, it's not, my family didn't have the hard life.
Okay.
So I did not have to really support my parents and everything. Alhamdulillah for that. So that actually helped me take the leap to go 100% into the business.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because I know some businesses where the owners they have to support the parents and I really respect them. For me, I don't have the rags to riches story.
Okay.
Alhamdulillah, I came from a good comfortable life lah. Yeah.
Comfortable.
So that pushed me lah.
Right.
Yeah.
But also like your family is very, very supportive.
Oh, that's
Very
nice.
supportive. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh yeah. My family is 100% supportive, but my mom is the Asian mom.
Yeah. It's like, boleh ke dapat duit macam gini?
Oh,
See,
yeah.
the very infamous question, CPF macam mana?
Yes. to confirm ada.
Nanti nak beli rumah susah nak.
Yes. Wah, itu kena rabak bro. It was because my mom was a HOD. Right now, she's still teaching.
Oh, wow.
So she's one of my idols. Okay, because from I was young until now, she starts work at 7:15 or 7:45, but she will leave home at 6.
Wow.
She's one of those teachers that comes to school first.
Early.
And then,
She can be late to be early.
She can be late to be early. Wow.
She'll be angry if she's late for being to be early.
Right, because
Right,
school,
right,
technically school starts at 7:15, flat raising and whatnot. Teachers can come in at 7, but let's say her early is 6:30. If she's later than 6:30, she's late.
She feels macam tak sedap lah.
Right.
It takes a lot of discipline to be like that, you know. I can never be like
Until
that.
today, I aspire to be that. She may not have. She has zero business knowledge, nothing. So when people ask me why she's my mentor idol, I say it's because of her discipline. Simple. From when I was young until I grow old, she's been like, disciplined. Yeah.
Was this when you first met him, right? Did you see all these traits of his, all these like burning aspirations and characteristics?
Yes, I did.
You
did?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe what?
Like he is so invested in Wolfpack.
Okay.
Like Wolfpack always comes first. Yeah, and it's
Toxic hustle. Jangan cakap gitu.
Syarman tengok Syarman.
Cam. Aku tak toxic.
no, but I'm saying like it's something to be proud of, you know? Yeah, because he puts 110% at work.
Right.
For work. Yeah.
Because I think, plus this is like your baby in a sense.
Yeah.
You know? It's really it is something that you built from ground up. Right?
Yes.
So of course, if you were to just let it go and lalai and do things as and when ala kadar ke, it would not be where it is today.
Yes.
But the question is, just now you said Wolfpack comes first. Wolfpack come first before you.
No, as in before we got married and before we have a baby lah.
Right.
Yeah.
So things changed.
Change lah.
We'll get to that.
Having Wolfpack is something. It grew me as a person. As I won't say a father because that's a different story. This one as a man. Before having my first few employees, I was working alone, so it's easier. I make the call, I scold myself. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay.
School myself.
I feel that.
I am my number one critic. She knows because I will talk to myself a lot. Why did I do this? I could do this better. Blah blah. And when I'm there, she doesn't disturb.
In the zone lah.
Yeah, in the zone. Like when I'm watching Manchester United game, she knows not to disturb. Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. But when I had my first employee, my second employee, my third employee, I realised, you know, some businesses say like, aku employ kau, jadi kau ada duit tau. But for me, I do not feel that way because I feel that these guys have given me the opportunity to guide them, to give. They give me the amanah.
Wow.
So because some of them are 22, yang mai. Then like Sufi is 27, 28. They could be working and building another company or building their own company, but instead they gave their youth to help me build Wolfpack.
Right.
So to me, that's a very big thing. So I'm really thankful for them. So I have to. She knows lah. Like during every month, I'll be like, how can I help these guys? How
Every
can
month he has this period where he's stressed out.
Because you don't know what
Every
to
month.
do for the boys, is it?
I mean,
For the
dorang ada gaji kan.
company,
Yeah, for the company. I want them to get the best out there because let's face facts. If you work in a government agency, you know your bonuses are big, you are secure,
Stable lah.
stable. I want that for these guys. So my goal is right now is huge. Not for me to be well known as a millionaire or whatever it is. My goal is to be huge so I can provide for all this, my guys, my family and everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
What a guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tak mau tabit.
Well, this is. I mean, because as real as it is, businesses is about making money.
Yes.
But your vision of it is you give rezeki to these people, and you know it's like you said, an amanah. So to have that as the main top priority, wow, not many have that lah. To be honest,
I think if people have that, right, it helps them better because if you're thinking about only making money, you forget the process.
Wow.
Yeah, and furthermore, if you're Muslim, right, the process is there to be seen. It's always turned back to him. That's all. Simple. Sometimes you just have to self-check. She knows that how much sometimes kita sometimes lalai lah kan. But sometimes we chase my subuh Pak Masjid. She knows that she supports because the magic of subuh is something. Everything. So I try to chase what I can, but at the end of the day, every day is a fight lah. Every single day is a fight. That's why when you say gila-gila like
Memang gila.
Tak tidur. Wow, amazing. This to be honest, because we are running outside in a sense also as well. So we understand the struggle it takes to really focus on it. Like you know, for us is I have a wife. My responsibility is my wife, kan? So am I able to jump in full time? Things like that. So all these kind of questions are burning in my head also. But of course, it takes a lot to, like you said lah, to jump in full.
Then for me pula, I'm a perfectionist. Like my work is my work, you know, and I don't know if another person can, you
Match
know,
up,
match
you
up.
can share this.
I had that issue years back. You know,
How do you overcome it?
you have to do it. You have to learn to let go. You let go.
I told
Wow, but the issue was I micromanage, and I thought it was right. But then after a while, I learned to be a better man. I you know, some businesses say if they cannot follow, cut, fine. But then I realized then it won't help me. It won't help the guy. So I don't want to be a boss. I want to be a leader. So I spoke to different leaders. I met different people. That's where Afiq from Colossus sometimes comes in to help. I speak to her, what can I do better? Because she comes in from an angle that is different. It's not like business related. She comes from a more emotional
human relations
Human,
effort.
Correct. So that's the goal, not to be a boss, to be a leader. So if you want, you can try je.
I think it's my dream lah to expand outside in. So I think I need to make that first step.
Okay, so he meet people, kan? You meet him lah.
But you'll be surprised tau when you give this chance to other people, the youths especially. They want to, if they are driven people, they want to impress you. They might give you something better than what you imagine. I was surprised by my guys. That's why they are my guys now.
Till today.
Up till today.
MashaAllah.
I think when you think of it, macam he gave me a different perspective lah. Like, now that I think of it, your mentality is really like the wolf, like you know, Wolfpack.
We protect the pack.
The pack. Yeah, you take
I
care
am
of the
very
wolf.
protective of the pack.
Nice.
I am very, very, very protective.
Very apt lah, the wolf name.
Was that why you named it Wolfpack? No.
I named it Wolfpack because when we started Wolfpack 11 years ago, it wasn't a company. It was just a group of friends who can do audio, and another group of friends of mine can do video. So Hashi Yusof from Final One wanted a video to participate lah. So we joined together. Then we call ourselves Wolfpack. So back then I didn't have any of these skills. None. All I had was interpersonal skills, soft skills lah, talking to people and everything. So it became like a pack because in a wolf pack, right, every of the wolf have different capabilities, different strengths. So it was how we were formed lah. So they said, hey, let's come together, become Wolfpack lah. One of them said, hey, how about we become Wolf Gang?
Let's someone's name lah.
Yes. But I was more inclined to Wolfpack, so we decided Wolfpack without the K lah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Quite inspirational.
Kan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Jay as his partner, how do you feel of his growth as a man, as a person,
as a husband?
Oh, this is interesting. Let's go. I also want to know, please.
Like you compare him to who you met like 6 years ago to the man that he is now.
Okay lah, he's still a douche.
Still a douche.
I agree.
That's the love language lah. You have to give it to them.
But I think now because he has employees, dia nak kena jaga orang lain. So he understand like how other people think. He understands macam emotions.
Right.
Yeah. He has to tone
I never
himself
like
down.
emotions.
Yeah. He has to tone himself down a lot.
Just to be able to be on to relate to your
Yes,
employees. In a
yes.
sense, right? Right.
So he brings it home as well. That's why every month he's stressed out.
Right.
That's why
because
he's
he
always
cares a lot
thinking.
lah.
Yeah.
Wow. So from someone who doesn't have emotions, now you are fully invested in the emotions.
Yes.
It's like-
I won't
Not
say
fully
fully.
invested.
Both of them. Okay.
We're on
That's when we know that a couple is strong. You know, when they have that kind of same kind of thing.
Not bad. You think?
Good. That's why they're on outside in today.
Yeah. Okay, then there's another thing that I want to know also, because we know wedding videographers, their weekends are burnt, right? When especially busy period lah, some months, especially apa?
The wedding season.
The wedding season, right?
December especially.
Yeah. So macam bila kita berbual pasal dah lepas kahwin how do you spend time together then if every weekend he's out working?
He's not out every weekend.
Yeah.
now.
I'm not.
He lets
Not
other people
really.
shoot.
Yeah.
you choose?
You really trust your guys to do it.
Initially, it's very hard. Initially, it was very hard. Even if I'm not shooting, I will wake up early. I will go down to set to see if everything is okay. If okay, but then highly, right?
Yeah.
So when I made him manager, I let him run. So I just trust his word.
Wow.
But if anything happens, I want him to learn to solve the issue.
Right.
Okay, but if let's say dia dah tried everything, dia tak boleh, then he come to me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, because I think I keep telling them this place at Wolfpack is for you to grow. For you to grow, you have to make mistakes. Even I make mistakes, but it's okay as long as you own up to the mistake. Sometimes I can be a little bit macam marah lah.
Pasal I mean, it is a business after all.
Exactly. But the common thing that we understand that I allow them to make mistakes, but stand by lah. Kalau betul tu salah, then I be like, okay, we can do better here. Blah 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 blah. So that's the dynamics of Wolfpack lah. Yeah.
Oh, so okay lah, you have time.
Time lah.
I mean, we
actually.
have time. Tapi,
Sometimes.
yeah, but he's always tired.
Right.
Yeah, because like his mind is always working.
Right.
He's always thinking about work.
Right.
So when the weekend comes, he's tired. Yeah.
Has there been any discourse about that?
Discourse? What is discourse?
Discuss macam issues
Disgusting?
lah.
Very disgusting.
Very
Very disgusting.
here and there, yes.
Okay.
I mean, every marriage has.
Nobody
I mean,
answered
we all,
me.
we all like discuss macam
You fight over it lah. You fight over it.
right.
Benda yang disagreement ke.
Oh, there's a lot.
Of course. Because like back then I was still working, and then I'm also tired during the weekdays.
Yeah.
And then I always tell him like, the weekends we're both free. Why don't just go out?
Right.
Just because we live together doesn't mean like that's our quality time. What like, I wanna spend time with him.
So you are a believer of after marriage you still need to date each other.
Yes.
Okay. What's your
Definitely.
take on that then?
I do believe that.
Okay.
Belief and practicing is two different things lah. No. Every time she says that, right? When she brings that up, I get angry.
Okay.
But I don't get angry at her. I get angry at myself.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'm like, man, I believe in that, but why can't I practice that?
Okay.
It's for the betterment of our relationship, to make her happy, but why can't I give that? Start looking, is it because I'm tired? No, that's not an excuse, because I see other people dah kerja pagi, terus kerja Grab, lagi gila, but they can still make time. Why can't I make time? Then after that, I tell myself, oh, maybe because my mind is always about business 24/7. Then I feel like I'm angry at myself sometimes. So
For being in a way, would you call yourself a bit of a workaholic?
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes, your wife says yes.
Yeah, but it's like an involuntary mind.
Yeah.
You cannot control that.
No, he doesn't realize it.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do believe that you have to date after marriage lah.
Right.
Yeah, but sadly, because you're tired, right? I prefer my weekends to be at home watching Netflix.
Netflix and chill.
Just to
just chill.
de-stress.
Yes,
Yeah.
just sit and do nothing. I can
But
be
okay
happy.
lah, lucky for him, I'm also a homebody.
Oh, okay.
I like spending time at home.
Yeah.
Tapi macam if you're always at home, boring, right? You
Betul,
only
betul.
see four walls.
You're
I want to
living.
go out. I want to
Yeah.
have like fresh air.
That's true. But you're in your own home now.
No, where I'm staying with her
My
mum.
mum.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had a point of time where we were looking for our own house, and then something big happened in our lives lah. Because we were living with her mum and dad back then, and then her dad passed away. Her dad passed away. So when that happened, then we stopped looking for a house, because at the end of the day, the mum is alone already. So if we were to move out, we will bring her over.
Yeah.
Then the house. So what's the point, right?
But also like the house is already fully paid.
Okay.
So what we did was just
Renovate,
we renovated. So we changed everything.
Oh, that makes sense. Financial sense lah. That makes sense.
Yeah, to me, I mean, we see it as rezeki lah. Yeah, rezeki. We have a home and everything, and we have the what do you call that? We are given the what do you call that? Not pleasure, but the
Rahma.
Nikmat.
Nikmat.
bukan nikmat. The right to jaga mama.
The opportunity.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, having her at home has been really beautiful lah. I like company. I like having people at home. So having her at home has been awesome lah.
Right.
But also like I'm so happy like we're staying with my mum because he's always out for work, right? Sometimes weekend pun I don't see him.
Okay.
So I still have my mum at home.
The lonely
I'm not
part.
alone.
The mom very rock. Kadang-kadang I go out for work pagi. Mak ada pun dah siap. Mama nak pergi mana? Mama nak pergi lunch. Take
Kaki
high tea.
jalan.
Dia kaki keluar. Dia suka. Dia very
A
active.
lot of friends.
I see.
Yeah, Facebook influencer gitu. Dia ada macam-macam macam gitu.
Facebook influencer.
Yeah, when you go to weddings, Mami G Dia orang kenal dia. Dia like, oh wow.
Somebody maminya.
very candi lah the person.
She's very outgoing lah.
Right.
Nice. But I feel I can resonate with what you say also because I work from home, right? And then he used to work shift. So it's like the whole day you're at home and then after that one of the biggest things that you look forward to is for your husband to come home and then we expect them to macam layan us.
Yes,
But
like
then
just have conversations, you know.
But then they are always tired.
Sign up. Kita sign up. Leave the group chat. Let's go.
But I mean that is the reality for a lot of us.
If he's not tired, he's always on his phone.
He
has this habit. Oh my
Sign up,
goodness.
Khai. Leave the group chat, bro.
Assalamualaikum.
Same. Always so many group chats.
And we can't even talk to our cats.
Yeah, cannot. Then how?
Exactly.
But of course,
I just want to say that. But I would give it to Khai lah because self-awareness is very important. It's the fact that you acknowledge that you want to do better. But it's just that macam mana nak buat tu, I think we can all figure it out lah. InsyaAllah. But just knowing is, I think for a wife, if I know that you want to, who knows?
To be better for
To
you
be better,
lah.
then I'll be like, okay
Inshallah.
lah.
Yeah, because
Effort lah,
we
effort.
we had conversation about that.
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
intense conversation about that.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah. So I'm like, but I'm tired. I know I work shift and blah blah blah. Then of course it was in our early part of our marriage lah. And then subsequently when she realizes that I am really that tired to a point when I come home after shower, lie on the bed just to let's watch Netflix.
Pingsan.
Not even 5 minutes into. You know that.
For him, when he comes home, dia dah baring, right? Lying on the bed already. I know he will sleep. So I'll just do my own things.
It takes a while
Right,
to.
listen.
Yeah.
No, but again, like I said, I think for Ian also, we want to be better. I speak for all guys out there because siapa nak balik rumah terus buat wife mengamuk.
We want to come home to love and peace. That's why we got married in the first place.
Exactly. But sometimes when kita dapat, kadang kita lupa. And then I will be angry macam, alamak, I did the same mistake. Nanti dia boleh cakap, it's on your phone or something like that. Then I'll be like, alamak. Then we give face. But I'm not giving face to her. But it's giving
Macam
to myself lah.
internal reflection that is expressed through your face.
Then you always say I nag.
Yeah, you nag.
But I'm not nagging. I'm just like,
I need your
Yes.
attention. Gitu.
That's nagging.
I mean, we can agree to disagree. But of course, I would like to agree with Khai as well because personally also I want to make my wife happy. I mean, amanah kan. So but at times kita lalai. It's in a I don't want to use it as an excuse, but generally it happens that we lalai in our efforts to please our wife. But of course, when the opportunity comes, sometimes we need gentle reminders.
Definitely.
Like how I always like to say in our podcast is, fill your reminders with love, so that when the words come out, it'll be beautiful.
Wow.
And
Wow.
so and somehow because I feel like because you like to self-reflect in terms of in anger towards yourself. Right? So what if let's say if Jay were to like tell you in a different way, maybe it might be perceived differently for yourself. What do you think?
I think it's true that if the message is relayed in a nicer way, it can help.
Okay.
But I also come to understand that okay, now we have a kid, right? A baby. When I come home, she's also tired.
Yeah.
No, it's not only me.
Correct.
Because she's taking care of a kid is a 24/7 job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand when she sometimes the words that comes out is a bit kasar, or I won't say kasar, like it's frustration.
Yes.
Because she's also tired.
Yeah.
So the days that I can understand, I can tak apa, carry on je, bodoh. But sometimes when I'm tired and then she's also tired and then boom.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Then,
clash of clans.
Clash of Clans, betul.
Yes, bro.
Yeah, but alhamdulillah lah, kita at the end of the day we don't let we try our best not to let all these intense conversations drag out too
We
long.
try to resolve it lah.
We try. Yeah, then macam
But sometimes, one is water, one is
Fire.
fire.
Yeah.
I'm usually the fire. I'll be honest.
Oh, serious?
Okay.
So
I'm
you're
the
the water.
fire. Yeah.
You got that on camera, right? Finally.
No, you see, I know I'm the fire.
I think
Yeah.
the best that's the thing that I really appreciate the two of you having being here also, because you're honest about it and we love it. And owning to our characteristics is one thing that we realize is something that's really important in every couple's way of communication.
Yes.
Yeah, because we've seen too many cases where the ego is bruising over each other, and it just brings apart the whole marriage. So
I think I just got reminded of something. So we had a guest recently, social workers from PPIS, and then they said one thing that they teach in their classes is to practice Rahma. Rahma is basically generosity, right? Macam mana cakap? Empathy. Yeah.
Empathy.
So in the situation that you described just now, macam you come home tired and then your wife also with your kid, the whole day also tired. So in those moments, we can try to practice Rahma. Like macam okay, sympathy, empathy, okay. I know you're frustrated, I'm so frustrated. Then instead of like macam then we practice Rahma,
it takes a lot of
beautiful.
practice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I mean, the words that you guys have been spitting as fire is really good, man. It's really nice. It's really good advice.
Wow.
But again lah, to practice, to think and say it is one thing, but to practice kan, when kita tengah rasa that, sometimes we forget lah kan.
It really is, especially now that we have a baby in hand, kan, you really need that to do this kind of things. Really you have to put in the next level of attention and care. And we have not been in that situation yet.
Inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Soon.
Of course.
Amin.
But of course, this kind of things is something that we are all human beings lah. We are not perfect, and these are all challenges for us in order for us to attain a higher level, inshallah.
Inshallah. Amin. Wow.
So,
wow. Korang punya perbualan macam I love it. Wow. Okay.
Wow. So I think, but yes, we are glad. But of course, we want to touch on a little bit about your parenting journey so far, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Okay, silakan.
So your precious baby is 5 months old, right? So how has your life changed?
Apart from the intense conversations.
Wow.
How has it changed? For me, because I'm a stay-at-home mom, I think it's basically just 24 hours with her.
Okay.
I used to have time for myself, just enjoy watching Netflix, do
Jalan-jalan,
nothing, But now it's just attending to her.
Right.
Every day.
Yes,
All day.
every day, all day. I sometimes don't have time to shower because she is so cranky.
Okay.
Like on that particular day, she's so cranky. She's always crying. I don't have time to shower.
Okay.
And like kebetulan my mom is not at home. So like tak ada orang tolong.
Okay.
Yeah, then sometimes I don't eat.
Wow.
Yeah, and then he's at work. Then I'm like, there's
Motherhood.
no time. Yeah, there's no time to do all this because I have to layan her. I have to find out why she's crying. Yeah.
Because this is your first child after all,
Yes.
and it's a learning journey for both of you.
Oh, wow, it's really a learning journey. lah. I can understand where some people some husbands may come home and say like, bini aku duduk rumah je, aku yang penat kerja. Habis sekarang aku balik, kau tak tolong aku masak ke apa macam itu. I can understand why some men would think that way. But after seeing what she goes through, and then going through together with her on certain days to see how the kid behaves, because the behavior is irrational. I won't say irrational.
No, not irrational. It's just unpredictable.
Unpredictable.
Yeah.
So then I understand that, okay, she's going through. That's why I keep saying it's a 24/7 job lah. Yeah, so we are still in the learning process because the baby, dorang ada dorang patterns, and it changes every few weeks.
Yeah, they grow fast.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah.
outgrow their face. I think Wani shared that on that you learn how to deal with the baby, and the moment you master that learning process,
And
it
then they
change.
change. Now I have to learn again.
But I enjoy the process from the start. I mean the fights and everything, because the fights is needed between us to bring us together, to come to a common consensus, to understand that, okay, it's not about you win or I win, it's about the marriage winning.
Betul.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's very
Spitting
important.
fire, bro.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah lah, it's a beautiful journey. Penat memang penat. I wish I can be there more for you when I come home from work. But sometimes after work pun penat. Then I see you still carrying the baby. And okay, I try. But after a while, I only recently I realised because my employee sometimes cakap, Khai, kau ada ADHD tak boleh duduk diam macam benda sekejap gini tak boleh gini. Then but then with the kid also, I carry sekejap gini kejap lagi macam dah.
Then dia letak. Sudah pakai handphone.
I've never diagnosed myself with ADHD or whatever lah. It's just that my mind is moving so fast. I'm like, okay, what next? Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah lah, it's a journey. We are still learning. It's only been 5 months, and I really respect parents who have 3, 4, 5 kids and everything.
Exactly.
We were waiting for the kid. We waited for a few years lah to get, like macam korang kita kahwin the same year kan. Yeah, kita doa, kita minta. We went through a certain thing lah, a small mishap before getting our current baby. So when she came out, really we gave our fullest love lah. We appreciated it.
Amazing.
Her a lot lah. We appreciate that. Yeah.
She's like the light that you finally see after 4 years of marriage.
She's the gift.
The gift.
So her name is Dania, which means the gift of God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dania, beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sorry if this is too sensitive, but the mishap that you mentioned, what?
Okay, so Dania is the rainbow baby.
Rainbow baby?
Yes. A rainbow baby means a baby that comes after a miscarriage.
Yeah. Oh,
That was what we went through lah.
one thing I can say about that okay, when we got married, I didn't cry during the akad nikah and everything. So she gets angry because I don't like to show emotion.
Right.
Because it doesn't make sense. It's a happy day. Why would I cry?
Okay.
You know what
But
I'm
you
saying?
need to know what he cries for.
Okay.
When Manu loses.
No.
Okay.
What do I cry for?
Anime.
Anime.
Like cartoons.
No,
anime.
okay.
Cartoons are no animes.
Yeah. I don't. Disclaimer. I do not like anime, but I love cartoons. I will cry for cartoons because it touches my heart. Like anything to do with bros, like father and son, brothers and
But your
brothers.
akad nikah, you not.
Yeah, exactly.
I
happy.
think right. There's a certain childhood of his that he wants to get in touch with lah.
The inner childhood.
Yeah, inner child. Every man has that.
I watch Backstreet Boys. I teared up. I watch it. I very quietly.
Backstreet Boys. You don't macam you cry for Coldplay what?
Oh.
Yeah, I know you. I know what you feel.
So yeah, okay. So for the wedding, I did not cry. So she's always saying, why you don't show emotions for these kind of things, but you cry for cartoons and everything. So during flashback, I think 2 years ago kan, last year.
The first time you cried was
Last 2 years yang when we found out we were pregnant. 2020 yeah. No, 2020 got married.
2022.
2022. Yeah. 2022 we found out we got pregnant finally. Dah doa dah pregnant. So happy gila lah. She surprised me with the stick.
The blue stick.
Yeah, she put inside
Very cliche thing
a watch cover.
Swatch punya cover.
It was a.
She was
I can't
sponsored by
remember.
this company to just wear the watch in the post lah kan.
Okay.
So he wants to show me lah. Tengok. So I was happy lah when I saw the thing. So looking forward to it. Gini. So we went Europe, everything for my brother's wedding. So we enjoyed lah our time thinking that hey, we have a baby. We told our parents, we told our close friends. So when we came back for our first checkup, I think 4 months, 4 months into 5 months.
no.
4.
It's the first trimester checkup lah kan.
It was supposed to be 10 weeks.
3 to 4.
10 weeks.
Yeah. The fetus wasn't growing up. Is it a fetus?
Stopped.
Yeah, it's
No, embryo.
the embryo. It wasn't supposed to be
That's
what it was supposed to be.
Okay.
Yeah. So the doctor didn't give us straight. So but dia kata let's monitor it until next time kita boleh check balik.
Okay.
So when I stepped out of the place kan,
But me being an emotional person, I was crying in front of the doctor.
yeah, she cried.
And then we came out.
And then the doctor said, no, we we can check. It's not the end of the world. Gini. Try to. I was steady lah. Then after that keluar, nak pergi isap rokok because I needed to
Unleash lah.
unleash kan. Diam.
Minta maaf.
Alamak. Hello DJ.
Salam
Yeah.
music.
So when I was walking out already, I dah keluarkan rokok. Jalan. Tengah KK tu ada bridge Then suddenly I break down lah.
Without knowing.
Yeah, I just cannot control because inside my head, because I think a lot. And this point of time, I broke down for the first time in front of her. Like, I broke down habis because it felt like I'm a husband. Money boleh cari. Okay, nak rumah boleh beli, nak all this apa-apa bags.
Anything worldly lah kan.
Yeah, you can find. But this is one thing I felt as a husband. Wow, God, I cannot give you this. Yeah. So I felt helpless lah. I felt I wanted to just sujud and turn to him. You are the only one that can give lah. So, but that point of time, I just cannot control. Then I told her lah, this is the only time you will see me cry. After that, ego balik. So I think it lasted for quite some time. I cannot control the waterworks and just.
Right.
Yeah.
Then when you saw him like that, what was in your head?
I mean, we were both hurting.
Right.
So we just hugged.
Yeah.
We
we
just
hugged.
consoled each other. Yeah.
But it felt like I didn't want to be emotional because there is a reason. Okay, my mind works this way where I have to have a rationality behind everything.
Okay.
Rational
Logic, yeah.
The logic. So kalau kita nak duit, kita kerja. Kalau kita nak beli bag LV, kita pergi kedai LV, earn that money. So when it comes to baby, you need to have that moment of time lah with your wife kan. But if tak boleh, then the only thing that makes sense is to ask from him because he is the only being that can provide you with that.
Yep, correct.
So at that point of time, I felt everything like I have been neglecting you, maybe all these kind of things. I to be honest, the first year of marriage lah, I told her I do not want to. Let's not
have a child
Let's
yet.
not have a child yet. Pasal kita kahwin during COVID.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So
let's
wanted
enjoy
to-
our time as
Yeah,
a couple.
pergi honeymoon.
let's travel.
Something that
Yeah.
we said as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that you are wrong, but this one is for my own self kan. After that first miscarriage happened, then I realised I thought I was the best planner. But we all know he is the best planner.
Yeah.
Allahu Akbar.
So I said astaghfirullah, as in like I told her kita tak mau lah, kita tak mahu kita travel, nanti kita so dah plan sui-sui lah macam this time. So when he did this to me, I understand like okay, you want you want me to wake up lah, remember that he is the best planner, you are not the best planner. Kita hanya boleh merancang.
Tapi dia yang membutuhkan.
Betul.
Wow.
Yeah, that one was very that
But
point
it
of
was
time.
tedious. Like the first time we found out we were pregnant, it was tedious when we agreed. Okay, let's build a family. But from that time that we agreed until the time that we found out we were pregnant, that period was tedious.
Tedious in what way?
because like every month we have to keep track of our cycle.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
Oh,
And
penat,
then,
bro.
Yeah, and then we have to macam
The-
see whether or not this time it happened.
Right.
But then when it doesn't happen,
It's
you get
tiring.
sad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah.
I really understand where that's
exactly.
coming from. Yeah.
Must track your
Yeah.
ovulation back bila
and
then
then-
kita yang malam ni yang.
Yes.
I think
I have to plan, right?
Like yes,
it
I
became a
only have
chore
this
for
few
me.
It became a
days.
chore, yeah.
Certain times,
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Yeah.
And then we
wah.
got so tired to a point like I think like after the miscarriage we just told ourselves, you know what, we're not gonna plan. If it
Yeah.
happens, it happens.
Yeah.
Inshallah. Then
But
we just yeah.
I think it's his way also. Like she said, I don't like emotions. I also lack certain times empathy. So when these things happen, right, it's not for me to just macam sedih sendiri, but it's also to understand the situation of other couples as well. Because back then we don't know macam how it feels.
Yeah.
So when dah kena gini, then we understand.
Dia macam
The-
tempias.
When makcik tanya, macam when makcik tanya tau, bila nak ada anak, oh then I understand. Then I grew more empathy for other people. So I understand couples, understand more of my friends yang belum ada anak kan ni semua. I look at them, it's okay. Doa je. Usually Ramadan tu I tell them kau nak try doa. We also, I keep telling her kita make doa for our friends as well. Because when we make doa for our friends, the malaikat akan doa for us as well.
Yeah.
So because the happiness that we get kan, it's something, having a baby is something beautiful lah.
And you want your friends to share the experience that as
Yeah,
well.
of course.
But the responsibility is different tau. Then I also understand if let's say we had the baby last year, we wouldn't have been ready.
Yeah.
So
Thank
he's the
God
best
he's the
plan.
He really
planner,
is the
betul.
best planner.
Yes.
Indeed.
Wow, because it's bro, it's
No
penat dia.
Like nobody ever
Told us,
told us like it's gonna be overwhelming, okay? So prepare yourself. Like nobody
People-
ever said this.
People always say, prepare for sleepless nights,
Yeah,
prepare for
but
Yes.
the
It's
standard
n-
one, right?
Yeah, it's okay. These things are normal. Like it comes with the baby. But what nobody ever tells you is, you know, as a mom, you lose yourself. Like you lose your identity. But they also don't tell you like, oh, you're gonna fight with your husband a lot. Like, oh, you fight a lot, especially like
Because aku join boxing.
Yeah. To vent
like the
out.
first month, I think.
The first one was.
Yeah.
Then you start thinking, how do people have 2 or 3
Yeah,
kids?
exactly.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
It was
This
so
is just I
tiring.
want to know, what do you usually fight about?
Random
The baby. With the baby around.
Random like
Because they're tired lah.
Yeah, we're tired. So
Okay.
macam I always tell him, why you never change the diapers? Or like, you know, you can help me with something else while I'm feeding the baby.
To be honest, sometimes I feel like because I do help. So which is I never do. I'm like,
Yes, he does.
so if that is not doing, then might as well I don't do. Then I get scolding for a reason lah.
At least proper scolding lah kan?
Very rational guy.
Then I tell her that. I will tell her that. So I feel I no need to. The next time I don't do that. You scold me. Okay, fair enough.
But I always tell him like he needs to understand because like for me, right, I'm easily overstimulated after giving birth.
Okay.
So like if I have to do everything myself and he doesn't like, okay, I do for
At
you.
least just a bit of a helping
Yeah,
hand, is it?
just
Okay.
a bit.
Yeah.
You just tell me, okay, I do for you.
Initiative lah.
But he doesn't do that. So I'm like, why you never help me?
Right. Okay, faham.
You just
But
help me.
at least they're communicating about it lah kan?
Yeah, we do talk
Yeah.
about it a lot. We
That's
do.
amazing.
She makes it a point for us to talk lah. So I appreciate it.
Yeah, because I'm a very emotional person. Yeah.
I am emotionless.
Yeah.
I was emotionless.
Yeah.
Eh,
Opposites attract.
wow, so many things that happened that miscarriage made me empathize with people. But when this baby, she came into our life, right? My wall everything just dropped.
Crumbled. Yeah,
It's
crumbled
like
down.
all the flowers start to bloom. Bloom.
Satu
Start to bloom in the hati lah.
Ya lah, satu bodoh lah.
Yeah, but it really does break the walls, you know. It broke. She knows the way I look at the baby. Okay, I've never been one to carry babies. I never like babies. Not don't like, but
You just
Awkward.
babies are the
Awkward.
same. To me, like
a
same
baby
what.
is a baby.
A baby is
Yeah.
a baby.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And when people ask me, hey, you want to carry my kid? No, I don't want because it's your kid. I haven't washed my hand, or I just
Right.
I may be unclean or maybe sakit. I don't want. I'm scared. Okay, but when it came to my own kid, I'm like,
He's not just a baby. It's mine.
Yeah.
It just melts the heart lah. Because I've been wanting a boy. Mati-mati dia nak buat gender reveal. I say I don't want to do a gender reveal. Why? Because I scared if it's not a boy, then my face will show it.
But it's a girl, right?
Yeah, it's a girl.
So we did our own gender reveal in the car.
Okay.
Ada kamera lah kan.
Recorded ourselves lah.
Recorded, dia buka. And it's a girl. The first words that come out my mouth was like, it was a vulgarity lah. Lepas tu, Alhamdulillah.
Dia macam, it's not a boy, alamak. Tapi Alhamdulillah.
Correct. So that's why I said to her, I do not want to have a gender reveal because I'm scared that I cannot control my emotions. You know, alamak.
Nanti awkward pula nanti.
Nanti orang semua macam
People
kan. But when she came out, all these things about wanting a boy gone. Like he did not give me what I wanted. He gave me what I needed.
Wow.
Because this baby girl just crushed me. Just blew me away lah. Yeah.
You're a changed man, since the past 5 months.
Yeah, the baby softened him.
Softened me
that's nice.
a lot. So when I go to work, when I look at my employees all semua, so I think I see things differently. So I have more empathy for people.
Right.
As cliche as it seems, as kental as I feel saying this is very weak. I don't like this. But it is lah. It has softened me a bit to understand people better lah. Yeah.
Wow.
Definitely, having a new life in your marriage is really a big change. For the marriage, and not just for the relationship, but for individuals as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
And I think about the part where macam you said nobody told you that you're gonna fight with your husband that much, right? I think this for me lah, at least my perspective is like, okay, we have now learned how to be husband and wife.
Yes.
Now is a phase where we have to learn how to be parents.
Yeah. And how
it's not
how
just
to be husband and wife as a parent.
Yes.
Yeah, which is I think
another phase of our marriage, right?
of marriage. Because that one will be another big topic to talk about. Maybe when your child is maybe 5 or 6, we call you back again.
Inshallah means your podcast is long.
Inshallah. I did not think that like that. Yes, thank you. Inshallah.
Inshallah, we fly lah.
You have a question about you want to ask, right?
Yeah.
About something.
Yes. Something. I think during the month of Ramadan, I think when I saw Carrie's Insta story, I felt I knew you for a few months now. When I saw the Insta story of yours, I felt an immense proudness of you that you managed to be a Bilal in a mosque for Maghrib. Right?
He was young.
Yeah, I was like now I'm recollecting it. I'm feeling tears in my eyes now. That's how proud I feel because I know I have Ustad friends, but a friend that I know from past few months who managed to step up and sound the azan for prayers. You know, like, oh my God, mashallah, brother.
Alhamdulillah.
What was your I mean, you shared it on your story, your post. But I want to know right now, what was that calling for you to be a Bilal, and then how did you accept it? And now that you have actually done it, would you do it again?
You asked me to do it again. I really do not know. Okay. To be the Bilal. Okay. First things first, I never wanted to be a Bilal. Yeah. Because I know where I came from. I'm not a very staunch Muslim. I try to be a better Muslim every single day. Starts from the solat 5 waktu lah. But what better way to start? Also, kira-kira kita revamp diri kita. We try again better during Ramadan kan. So during Ramadan, I try lah every day kita, and then we also push each other in the office. I told the guys, korang kalau tak solat, korang tak boleh balik siang. Dapat balik lah kan, kita try to jemaah together in the office, everything. Alhamdulillah, it was nice. So also every Ramadan I have this goal to hafal a surah. So
which you shared with me.
Yeah, surah this year was Al-Ghasiyah. Yeah. So it was, Alhamdulillah, she knows every day I try to memorize. So Alhamdulillah, I completed it before Ramadan. And then so along the journey, I was hanging out with this Ustad friend lah. So during Ramadan, kita suka tanya questions to learn more about the deen and everything. So they share. So until the last 10 days of Ramadan, you remember the video I shared with you?
Yeah.
So I told, he asked me, Khai, kau dah hafal belum? I said, Man dah. So I sent him the video. So he saw the video. tiba-tiba out of nowhere he just message, this Sunday kau nak jadi Bilal tak? Then I'm like, what?
Sure.
I laugh. I said thanks for the offer. Maybe next year. I'm not ready to be a Bilal. I don't want. I don't want.
You
To
feel
me,
like you're not ready.
I know I'm not ready lah. I mean, aside from the solat and the hafaz surah, there's so many things that I lack in. There's so many things lah. So when he asked, I rejected him once. He did not say okay. He said, kena try. Maybe ni Allah dah buka, dah gerakkan hati aku untuk message kau. Then just take it. I said, tak apa man, thank you, I do not want. He try again. I said, I don't want. Next thing I know, on Sunday I'm there. I never agreed to him once at all. I never.
But you moved there.
Yeah,
So
move lah.
your feet walked and then
When I went home, I told her, I said, I don't want. I said I don't want, but I was practicing myself.
Yeah.
Practicing. I was scared, but I was subconsciously doing it. I want, but I don't want. But the thought of making her proud, my mum-in-law, my parents, my adik-beradik, and also, if this is the only time that I get to be a Bilal in the mosque, let it be known to my daughter lah in future that your dad actually dapat jadi Bilal lah. Yeah, so that made me like, Kai, buat je. Kokap ke terkehil ke apa, tak kisah. Just do it. But I was scared lah. Until the point of time where I thought macam, asal tiba-tiba the message. Maybe it's him opening up the door for me to just, okay, come, you've done well for this Ramadan. Try to be a Bilal. So when I finish that azan kan, before the azan menggeletar.
Dengan kurma dengan air kat tangan dia.
Yeah, man. Before that, half an hour kita dapat bilik. Bilik tunggu macam, alamak. Terus dia kata, Kai, Bilal boleh buka 15 minutes earlier tau. Sepak. Kau nak buat joke lagi lah. So when tu came up, dah tengah azan, in the flow, Alhamdulillah dah habis. I was so relieved. Terus dia ustaz kata, okay Kai, good job dah, Alhamdulillah. Okay, come keluar. Komat. I thought like azan habis. Kau komat lah. Lepas ni diorang nak kena maghrib dulu, baru boleh buka. Like, what? Dah buka as in bahkan besar lah.
Besar, ya. Batakan kan.
Itu terus pergi luar depan sana tengok. Selalunya sana ada 2 saf ke 3 saf je maghrib. Tu hari tu ramai orang. Lagi aku bagi macam over je macam, waduh, kita tak mau tengok. Kaki menggeletar lah. Tu komat. Allahu Akbar. Macam nak ketawa macam, jangan ketawa. Wah, I'm still me inside. Tapi I was feeling overwhelmed lah. Habis, okay, I didn't know Bilal ada dia punya own mat pun. I'm so not in touch with agama. Mosque practices lah kan. So when he showed me that semua dah line up, then behind imam tu ada space. That's my space. Wow. Pergi sana. Then Hailey was beside me. Hailey tolak semua orang just to be beside me. That really moved me tau. Pasal he's my right hand man in Wolfpack all the way. Then he wants to be my right hand on that day outside. Wow. He moved me. These kind of things can make me tear up.
I can see that.
But when to see him there beside me kan, I was like, I was touched lah. He literally, when I was habis komat tu, dia tengah pushing people just to be by my side. Dia macam, my commander macam gitu tau. So before that solat pun, when I saw the imam in front of me, I was behind. I felt macam, wow. So when kita solat dengan different imams, semua is to meet him. So this imam is our leader in it.
Yes.
So basically, I am the second in command. So that point I was so overwhelmed tengah solat tu tiap. Because I'm like, wow,
it's an opportunity that was presented to you kan.
I'm the second in command to meet you, leading these people. I don't know what to feel about it. It was very overwhelming lah. Then the fact that my parents were there.
They came down as well.
Yeah, my sister.
No,
she couldn't be there. Yeah.
The baby.
A baby, right?
I wanted her to be there lah, but they cannot. So I understood. But my parents were there. Hailey was there. Hussein, my close friend, was there. All of them were supportive of me lah. So I just wanted to make my parents proud. Pasal for all the years that I've been I won't say the devil, troublemaker kan, nakal kan.
Never be much.
Red devil maybe.
He knows.
Trouble child lah.
Yeah, I haven't been a saint growing up. It hasn't been an easy journey for my parents. So when they came by, I hope that they are proud of me lah. They are proud to where
sure
their
they
son has been lah. So inshallah, that's all. Yeah, so that was my experience. And inshallah next year you get your chance.
Next year.
Amin.
Amin. Nanti aku pula menggeletar. Tangan aku dah berpeluh ni.
He has this habit when he is nervous, right? He will.
Okay. Dia tengok Allah Akbar. Susah weh.
I kat belakang dia. Astagfirullah.
Pressure,
Itu
babe.
suami aku.
Pressure. Aku kalau nervous, kentut.
Tak boleh batal kan?
Exactly.
Macam mana?
Tak batal. Kalau nak azan tu tak batal. But pasal lepas tu nak solat maghrib, macam like, wah dia nak kena tahan kentut, tapi nak kena tahan kihil, tanah ni macam wah this is so many things happening. But alhamdulillah everything went smoothly, and yeah, I hope I made you proud as a husband. Thank
so
God.
I was just watching all the videos.
People
from
share.
Hussein. Yeah, Hussein kept sending
everyone
me.
was- yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Fokus kan.
Macam mana nak naikkan?
You naikkan sikit, then kita turun. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I was,
Sorry. Go. Yeah.
so I was watching the videos from
Ah.
Hussein. Hussein
Right.
kept sending me all the videos. I kept saying like, Masya Allah, that's my husband.
Yeah,
Like, that's my husband.
my
So I showed my daughter. I was like, this is daddy. You know?
Amazing. Wow.
Although she doesn't understand lah, but you know, like this is daddy.
I always tell her, at least if I'm not here tomorrow, please show her this video next time. This kind of thing.
Wow, amazing. This is really, I think that's a nice way to end the whole episode, because I think we can go on a lot more for sure.
There's a lot.
But
Yeah.
of course, I'm really happy for that achievement of yours. Like I mentioned earlier.
Alhamdulillah for the opportunity, that one.
Yes,
wow.
and we also pray for your marriage and also for baby Tania.
Dania.
Dania,
Yeah,
thank you. Amin. And to you guys as well,
Yes.
inshallah.
Thank you
You
so
get to
much.
experience everything, and next year I'll be behind you when you become Bilal.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Amin.
Amin.
Allah pressure.
Yes,
Practice
boleh bro. Boleh.
Inshallah.
But also thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I
It's a
really
pleasure.
appreciate this chat session that we have. I think it's about time lah since that time, because after that event kita terus tak jumpa sangat kan. Yeah, so I'm really happy and really thankful for you guys to invite us over and to
It's nice to meet
hear.
you also.
Huh?
Yeah.
Nice to finally meet the two of you too.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Finally I get to hear that she's the fire. Get on more podcasts. You know?
Come on, you know I'm the fire.
Yeah, if you want, I can give you a timing. You record it.
Hey.
I got your back.
Kita need receipts, you know. We need proof. But you said this.
You're on fire.
But you know lah bro, at the end of the day, macam kita ada proof, we still lose.
Yeah. The wife is always right.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, kalau apa-apa kita kat sofa kan, tak comfortable.
Dia ada bilik ekstra.
Living
Katil
room.
besar juga.
Bilik extra ada PS5.
Exactly.
If you need company, you know.
But yeah, really thank you. We appreciate you calling us over lah. I think
so
it's
much.
beautiful to
Sure.
hear from you guys again.
Alhamdulillah.
Thank you also lah for being here and for sharing whatever they have shared with us today. I think our listeners would stand a chance. Will be able to benefit from your sharing. as well.
Inshallah, we hope for that as well.
Yeah, we feel the same way as well. So yeah, let's hope all of you listeners out there will be able to gain something from this episode.
Inshallah.
Yes.
Amin.
So before we go,
This podcast is brought to you by
Sri Kandi Associates. Looking for your first matrimonial house? Planning to upgrade? Look no further.
Yes, for your property matters, contact Sri Kandi Associates at
8788-3559
8788-3559 and follow them on Instagram at srikandi.associates.
Yes, don't go anywhere. We will be with them right after this. Alright, we are back with Sri Kandi Associates.
Yes, looking for your first matrimonial house, planning to upgrade, look no further.
For your property matters, contact Sri Kandi Associates at 8788-3559.
8788-3559. Also follow them on Instagram at Sri Kandi Associates. Sri Kandi jangan tak jadi. Yes. So hari ni kita ada
Lia
dan Ira. Yes. So
Lia and Ira.
yeah, so korang have been seeing their faces this month a lot kan?
Yes,
So
yes,
jangan
yes.
lupa you have any property matters, DM dorang ataupun message dorang di number tadi yang kita berilah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I nak tanya setelah this important question lah. Pasal I know that BTO kan, selalunya BTO, orang beli BTO, harga dia maybe 200,000, 250,000. Lepas tu bila dah jual tu kan, after the 5 years MOP,
cash proceed dia
meletup. Boleh beli Tesla. Boleh
Siapa
pergi,
nak beli tu? You
Anak beli Tesla.
Dah MOP ke belum ni?
Lagi 2 tahun.
Nak dekat.
InsyaAllah mana tahu boleh pergi Europe trip for 2 months ke.
Ada orang pergi backpack 1 year?
Itu melampau.
Dengan duit jual rumah tu 1 tahun, lepas tu patah balik tak ada rumah. Tinggal bawa bridge. But is this situation betul ke tidak ni?
Cash proceed lah.
Okay. So the general rule is, okay, kalau let's say you using second HDB loan, okay, let's say you sell, naturally you will buy.
Yes,
Right?
pasal nak ada rumah.
But when you buy is tak tahu bila. Ada orang terus concurrent. Okay, what is yang menjadi isu sekarang is yang jual and they stay temporary dengan parents ke apa. Next time they buy. Next time tu lagi I don't know lah,
Maybe
2
2 years.
3 years down the road.
So put it this way, if they want to use the second HDB loan, right, the rule is half of the cash proceeds has to use it towards the next
Purchase.
Oh.
Yes.
So for example, kalau let's say I jual rumah ni, I dapat cash proceed of maybe $100,000.
Yes.
So 50,000 must be used for the next house.
Next house.
Is a must.
Oh,
Yes.
tu $100,000 tu tak boleh huri-huri lah.
Jangan.
Tak boleh, jangan.
Jangan Tesla.
Baru nak down kereta.
Because I got this case where they sold this house 3 years ago.
Okay.
To pay off utang lah.
Okay.
Right? I'm not so sure what was the advice that time when they sell the flat. Right?
It wasn't you lah.
It wasn't me.
Okay.
So what happened? They rent in
Okay, rumah
to
sewa.
1 room 1 hall lah.
Okay.
So now they came to me. Okay, they said I want to buy a HDB. Okay, pasal anak dia ramai.
Okay.
And along the years lah, anak
Okay.
dia
The plus minus lah. Tak ada minus plus.
So 1 room 1 hall. Nak accommodate 7 people lah.
Ramai tu. Kalau 1 room
Okay.
1 hall semua tidur.
So I said naturally lah apply HFE. Okay.
Okay.
Nowadays okay, ni side track sikit siapa-siapa nak beli HDB
Kena
with
buat.
or without loan still
Still
must
kena
do.
buat HFE.
Oh, last time
Regardless.
dulu was HLE.
Yes.
HLE tak payah.
Tak payah.
Yang September last year lah.
Yang HLE if I'm not mistaken lah siapa yang tak nak ambil loan,
Can just pay cash.
yes. Now
No
no loan,
what.
tak ada loan, you must apply HFE.
HFE stands for Home
HDB
Financial
financial eligibility.
Yes. I
Panjang
lupa.
sikit.
Kalau ada betul-betul HDBFE.
Okay. So they came to me, not came back last time was a different agent. So I said naturally lah, apply your HFE. So the thing, because I do not know
The previous case lah.
Yeah, I did check a bit lah. Okay, but I do not want to ask so much about money lah,
Yeah.
because it's sensitive, right?
Yeah.
So they came back. They require half.
From the sale proceeds.
Correct. So I asked how much you get last time. I get about 100 plus. So where is it now? Where is it? Dah habis lah. I cakap, mak dah habis Cakap, what you do? Cakap,
Bayar hutang.
I said, okay, I can't say lah. People punya financial situation So I said, okay, by rule, this is, you must have this.
Okay.
So they did appeal. They asked for receipts
Of the purchases.
of whatever you bayar.
Hutang semua.
Oh, shucks. Kalau let's say tak semua bagi hutang, mangkuk lah. Kalau bagi Tesla,
Tak boleh business lah dia.
Yeah. So the thing is, as of the current moment, HDB belum get back to them lah.
okay.
But to be honest, they can't produce all lah. Because it was
Bertahun-tahun lah kot.
3-4 years ago. So they didn't expect this. You see, I mean, I don't know lah, but they didn't expect. But of course, kalau besides HDB loan, bank loan.
Okay.
Okay, bank loan is 5% cash.
5% cash of the value of the house.
Yes.
Just price of the house lah, betul.
Okay.
Right? Okay. But bank, dia nak kena dia check background you.
On top of the loan eligibility, they want to check your financial health.
Yes, EU credit card loan, whatever loan. Okay. Even if you are a guarantor.
Oh.
10 years ago, punya cerita diorang boleh dig balik
Right.
Korek balik.
Yes, it happens.
Senang
Yes.
So tu kira macam dia punya past come back to bite them lah.
Yes.
Scary.
I got one case sangkut.
Because of bank loan.
Yes. Everything is clear.
Walaupun sekarang semua dah clear,
Clear. Dia tak ada late payment, tak ada apa.
tak ada hutang pun lah in a
Tak
sense.
ada. Tak ada.
Okay.
Actually bank ni, okay, this is independent Okay, this is my thoughts Okay, I'm not representing any bankers here
Okay.
Okay, to take a bank loan, I think it is best. Okay, after what I said, you check with your banks lah. But this is my take lah. Okay, it's good to have credit card so they can see your record. You
in a
faham tak?
sense, pasal it's track apa?
Correct. Because you got nothing. How are they supposed to know your record whether you're a good paymaster or not? Right?
Okay,
Because I do have someone who applied for bank loan tak lepas because they do not have a record to start off with.
Oh.
Yes.
Kira semua dah asyik pakai debit atau
Debit card.
cash lah.
Ada orang memang tak ada credit card.
Yes. And
True.
surprisingly, bila dia we call it clean apa? You got nothing,
Clean
right?
record.
Yeah.
But because they are so clean, you got rejected.
Alamak. Okay.
Orang kalau fikir kalau clean senang lah kan nak dapat.
But like what I say, this is my thoughts lah. Okay, you still have to check with your bankers.
Okay.
Don't take my
quote,
word for it. Yes, correct. Yeah. So the thing is, yang this one you want to go bank loan also, you nak kena 5% of 500,000.
This price,
Which is banyak juga. At least berapa puluh ribu.
Belum lagi besar kalau ada rekod. Basically ada satu case yang semua clean. So they dig back many years ago punya cerita. Oh, that person, she is a guarantor or someone
And then
yang tak bayar.
Allah.
Oh man.
Oh, this all play a part for bank loan. Yes.
That's the thing.
So
better do your checks first lah with the banker as well. Kita as an agent also, we make sure that they go to the banker first to get the background check.
Yeah. So save in case you want to delay your purchase, play safe, save half of your cash proceeds. This is what happened to one of my case. It was another case where they don't intend to buy immediately because they need to settle some loose ends lah. I keep on emphasizing because I sold the flat 2 years ago.
okay.
I emphasize keep this, must keep. Okay.
Jangan sentuh pun lah kalau boleh.
Jangan put in fixed deposit or whatever because we are humans, you see.
Yeah.
You know
Ada
that kind of
lebih, ada besar kuali besar keraknya lah.
nak spend tu tak salah, you know, but you must remember what you're going to do next because the plan is to buy a house. Even if you tell us that, you know, I don't intend to buy, you may never know what's going to happen in the future.
Yeah,
Maybe
mana tahu.
like, let's say kalau you divorce, you remarried, you know, or
Tiba-tiba
maybe
ada 3 anak
correct, suddenly you dah wake up, you tak aku tak nak duduk rental lagi, aku nak pergi beli rumah, you know, you may never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 years ago I said okay, you must keep because I calculate it's about 60,000 to use towards the next house.
Okay.
So this year baru-baru ni jugalah ke end of last year they
Wanted to buy a house.
true enough HFE keluar this amount.
Exactly.
Betul dia. Ya.
Yes, and lucky they have it.
Okay.
Nasib.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yes.
They listen to your advice lah.
Yep, must. Because yelah, dia cakap lah, orang kata ada anak kecil-kecil. So yelah, shelter lah orang kata. So play
Because I
safe
think
lah.
the most important thing when it comes to financial, so memang on a general day-to-day basis, it's good to have savings.
Yes.
And then when it comes to property matters also, property in Singapore memang tak murah.
It's a
And
big purchase lah,
yeah,
basically.
this is the
Yeah.
biggest asset
Asset.
that a Singaporean can ever have in their life.
Betul.
Correct.
Kan? I
Yeah.
mean, current housing estate pun now every person is considered like at least half a millionaire.
True.
So the asset wise, it's costing at least 500,000 for a 4-room round.
You cannot suka-suka because this is an asset.
Yeah.
I think this is one of your biggest yang you spend on. You see?
Yes, yeah. Mungkin tak nampak sekarang, but
Yes.
kalau kita tengok balik,
Eventually, yeah.
25 years of you paying for the house, berapa tu? Kan? Banyak tau. So jangan sembarang-sembarang jual rumah, lepas tu nanti dapat oh yeah, Tesla.
Handsome cash.
So I think memang usually this kind of things happen kalau diorang tak plan properly for the future.
Yeah.
Betul. Yeah.
And then if let's say lah, I'm not to downplay any other agents out there.
Yes.
But kadang-kadang diorang tak advise accordingly. Kalau
Correct.
let's say. So kalau nak the best advice, cari siapa?
Sri
Sri Kandi Associates.
I think I learned something today. The lesson is, remember, always have to keep the
Keep,
cash
yeah.
proceeds
At least 50%.
For the next HDB loan.
Yes.
Yes. And remember, usually, general rule is HDB loan 2 kali sahaja.
Yes. The third time is
sahaja.
bank loan.
Third time
Generally.
bank loan, but
Itu pun
some
nasib
people
lah.
also they try to appeal HDB but susah juga.
Yeah.
That one case by case basis lah. We cannot actually advise them. That one HDB punya, they will do
Their ruling lah
Yes,
kan.
correct.
Yes.
So second house still can go for HIV and HDB loan. Third house case by case basis.
Case by
Whatever it
case.
is.
Ataupun ambil bank loan lah.
Bank loan which is 5% of the total sales proceed.
Purchase price of the house.
Purchase price of the house
Yes.
5%. Banyak tu.
Okay.
Right, so jangan lupa kita ada ejen-ejen yang bertauliah dengan kita, especially our Sri Kandi Associates. So jangan lupa DM dorang kat Instagram mereka, Sri Kandi Associates. Go and follow their Instagram now. Boleh nampak muka-muka kita. So don't worry lah, we are there lah, kan? InsyaAllah.
So for your property matters, contact Sri Kandi Associates at 87883559.
87883559.
Sri
Alright.
Kandi,
Jangan tak jadi. With that, let's wrap it up. Tak keluar. We've come to the end of another episode of Outside In.
If you like what you hear, please follow us on all our socials: TikTok, Instagram, Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, share it for all of your friends and family so that they can benefit from this episode, insyaAllah. Especially yang orang nak jual rumah tu. Our Sri Kandi will be able to assist you, okay?
InsyaAllah.
With then, till next time, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.